Police have arrested 4 suspects and still pursuing 2 others who harbored 2 teenagers and sexually abused them in turns. Those arrested are Benjamin Mensah, Vincent Avi, Samuel Otu, Kingsley Chidi, with 2 others whose names have only been given as Seth and Senior, who are presently at large. The brief facts are that a report was made to the Odoko police on the 8th of February by the parents of 2 missing girls who left for school and never returned. Whilst the police was still investigating the whereabouts of these girls in earnest, it was established that on the 7th February 2020 at about 6:50 a.m., both victims left their respective homes for school at Mallam. While school was in session, victims left school unceremoniously around 11 a.m. to meet one Seth and Senior, now at large, at Makati Hills. Both suspects had sexual intercourse with the victims and later left them to their fate. Later that day, a senior brother to one of the victims spotted them in a desperate situation on his way back home at Mallam Junction and questioned them as to why they were loitering about during school hours. They were unable to come out with tangible reasons, and for fear of being reprimanded, they absconded and sought refuge at Gbawe-Mallam near Kaswa in the central region. On the 13th of February 2020, an auntie to one of the victims received a telephone call from one Samuel Otu to the effect that the victims were lodging at his end and requested for some changing clothes and money for their upkeep, since the girls had intentions of spending about a month with them. Luck eluded them on the 14th of February 2020 around 10:30 p.m. A joint operation between the Gbawe-Mallam police and Nyenyanu District Police Command led to the arrest of all 4 suspects at their separate abodes in Kaswa. 2 are on the run and efforts are still underway to get them apprehended. The sad thing is that all 6 suspects sexually abused these girls whilst harboring them. They are being examined medically to see what assistance they can be offered as soon as possible. The only lack was that these suspects were only interested in sexually exploiting them. Otherwise, it would have been very easy for them to use them for any other purpose, taking into consideration the circumstance under which they were found. Now, what is the police saying? The police would like to remind parents of our parental responsibilities, of constant interaction with our wards, needed discipline, supervision, and taking keen interest in issues that concerns our own children. Let's not only invest our time in our work, but also devote some time in the upbringing of our children. Sometimes, or most times, what we see is that children are left to do whatever they like, going out unchecked, and later become the problem of society and security services. Let me also emphasize that the domestic violence and victim support units that the police has do not only exist to investigate issues concerning abuses. They also offer some psychological assistance and counseling to children who are drifting from their acceptable societal standards or norms. So parents can also seek the support of this unit. And again, we'll also appeal to the general public to also question children who are seen in some compromised circumstance and ask them to go home. It is our all responsibility to ensure that these children are brought up in the best way that we deserve. And that the trend is very worrying.